Welcome, welcome, my viewers. My name is Leslie. This is Come Read Tarot with me. Today, we're going to explore the Chariot card. This is one of my, I wouldn't say my favorite card, but it's a very good card. The Chariot card signifies movement. It's like I'm in control now. I'm going to take action. Things are moving forward. Okay, now the standstill is over. I'm going to get going. The Chariot card is one of those cards that you will see in a reading if you're about to embark on a move, right? A house move. The Chariot card could be movement. It could be going from one town to the next, commuting, going, from one town to the next. It's usually some readers, I hear a lot of readers when they're reading the actual tarot. So this card is when, if say for instance you're looking for a job, it's going to be a job close to home because you're actually commuting via your own transportation. I've never looked at it that way, but I can understand how they see it that way. The Chariot is also a card of, sometimes I see it as new beginning, when you get that new gusto and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna move forward. But if you notice, there are two sphinx on this card. One is black and one is white. So I feel like the Chariot card with the two different color sphinx on the card here, I feel like the Chariot has some duality to it as well. The speed good could be good. It could be good speed or it could be bad speed, right? Like in everything in life, there's good and bad. So I feel they're here to warn you of how you stay in control of your chariot. You can either lead it to destruction or you can lead it to the path of forward momentum, right? So that's how the Chariot card. So whenever you get the Chariot card in your reading, know that there's movement involved. If there was stagnancy, the momentum is going to pick up now. Things are going forward. The Chariot could be a card of new beginnings. It could be a card of you now taking the reins of your own life. Say, for instance, you were in a corporate job and you had to say, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. If the Chariot card could be you deciding now, because you're at the control, right? It's your two hands on the wheel. You're deciding that, you know what? I'm no longer gonna have a boss. I'm gonna be my own boss. I'm gonna take the reins of my own life. The same thing goes for love. If this came up in a love reading too, the Chariot card could be, you could see this after a period of stasis where nothing wasn't movement, and now the relationship is picking up. So I could sit here, guys, and I could tell you, go on and on about the Chariot card. Obviously, it's the number 7 card in the deck, as denoted here. I'm not going to tell you the associated zodiac with it, or I'm not going to tell you the element with it, or anything like that. These cards, these 78 days that I'm doing, it's just to introduce the cards. I'm not even scratching the surface yet, or I'm just giving you the basic idea of it. And then once we go over the cards, we'll go over it a couple of times. So by the time I'm done, you guys will be versed on it, because then I'll go over it back and show you the cards with clarifiers. I'm going to show it to you with reversals, the elements, what they denotes, and all of that. Guys, just stick around. I'm going to give you a bonus reading at the end. And that is going to be for you, my viewer. The bonus reading is going to be for, just as a thank you for coming here and watching my card of the day tutorial today. I will give you a bonus reading, and hopefully that reading will serve as what's going on, what's in your energy roundabout now through the end of the month. And also, guys, check out the description box. I have a link to my website. I have a tarot course. It's an online course, very simply laid out, where you can learn the tarot at your own pace. There's quizzes at the end to test your knowledge base. There's a certificate at the end of the course, very cost effective. So you can check that out. You might want to purchase that so you could go along with the reading. Also, I have individual classes, and I have a 30% discount for anyone who buy that online course. So let me give you your bonus readings, my viewer, today. I'm just going to pull one tarot card and a clarifier, and then give you an oracle message, and that's for you to take and run with today, my viewer, just as a thank you for watching my tarot card tutorial today. So let's see what the universe has in store for you, my viewer. Let's pick a card, a clarifier, and an oracle message. I think the deck is about ready. Yep, it's ready. whenever you see, and that's like a little clue for you guys when you're reading tarot. For me, how I know that the messages are here, my tarot deck starts to stick. And once it's stick and I do it a couple more times and it's just not budging, I know my messages has arrived. So you can use your own marker, but that's just my marker. Like now it sticks. So let me get you an oracle message and we'll just see what the universe has in store for you. And obviously, this is not going to resonate for everyone because this is just general, throwing it out to the general public. So the Five of Pentacles. So there's a feeling of destitute in your energy today, collective. You could use some Chariot energy to pick you up. It's either that you feel left out in the cold. It's like look at this guy. He's walking behind this other guy, and he was like, "Oh, is there any hope? There's no hope left." But if he was to just gaze up, he would see that there is light inside this building, which tells you that there's rescue. You can rescue. There's somewhere you can go to come out of the cold. They look mighty cold, right? This guy's freezing. He's walking bare feet. Probably, no doubt, the feet is cold. But they're putting their head down. They're in so much distress that they can't see the wood for the trees. If they were to look up, just gaze up a little bit. This guy's up. He's still not reaching up. He would see that there's help above him. So no matter how destitute you feel today, a collective, there is hope, there is help. This is when maybe you have a relationship and you're on the outs with that relationship and you feel abandoned, you feel left out in the cold, or you're short on cash and you feel like you don't have two pennies to lick together. Let's see what the clarifier has to say. Yeah, the Knight of Wands is here. So it's here to tell you that if you pick your head up and look, there's help available. You're going to sing and dance again. You're going to be happy again. Whatever this energy is, this Five of Pentacles, it's going to be released because this is the Knight of Wands. Look at this person. This person is letting down their hair. They don't care about the lack thereof. They're just letting down their hair and partying. So something, the Knight of Wands is here, and the Knight of Wands is all about action, taking charge. So I feel at some point you're going to get up, you're going to take charge, because the Knight of Wands, he's energetic, he's creative, he has a lot, he has a lot of gusto. So at some point, this is going to be you're going to come out of this stance and you're going to get into the Knight of Wands energy and you're going to take action. And then we have deep knowing. So there's something that you're knowing today that is, I think, also with the deep knowing card here, and based on these other cards, you know what you have to do. You know that at least, the very least, you know that you have to change something in order to get out of this Five of Pentacles, right? You know you can't stay there, right? You have things to do, probably have children, mouths to feed, bills to pay. You know you can't stay there. So you know you have to become this Knight of Wands. You know you have to take charge. You know you have to gain some momentum here. Let me clarify that deep knowing card just for you guys. Show me the deep knowing card, please. Show me the deep knowing card. I'm a horrible shuffler, just so you know. Yeah, the deep knowing, just like I said, you have to get out of the fog. Or the deep knowing is that the Moon card, you're in the darkness, but you know you have to get out of this energy. It's the only way forward. If you stay in this energy of bogged down with the fog and like woe is me, because I'm getting a kind of woe is me energy here. If you stay in this energy, you will not move from this stance. So you want to become the Knight of Wands. Even if something is down and out, you want to look on the positive side, let your hair down and said, tomorrow is going to be a better day. And you know you have to do that, collective. So that's what I have for you guys. Hope you enjoy the reading. Please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you'll know when I'm on tomorrow with another reading of the day and a bonus reading. I'll see you again, guys, real soon. Bye for now.